Boom, as Nick finishes his stream, we start mine. Hello, Melissa. But yeah, that is my thoughts on VAR, how to make it more effective and efficient. Thanks, Nick. I work it out. Shout out to you. Yeah, we were into this, like the second stream of the day, the third one, when you consider that Nick's just done that banger 2-2 draw between Bristol City and Middlesbrough. We are now getting ready to settle in for the last match of the day. Burnley versus Sheffield United, top of the table clash in the Championship. Burnley promoted, still need to get the points for the Championship victory. So yeah, still a big, massive game. Sheffield United obviously have aspirations of finishing second and getting automatic promotion themselves. So it's absolutely going to be a fantastic game. Two of the top teams in the Championship. Watch this game finish 0-0. Leeds, spoils it's jinxed it. It's going to jinx it. So, Melissa, Leeds, we've got Dylan. I never went away. I was stuffing my face in the background. I had some phone calls to make as well, but I was heavily present in Nick's stream. Fantastic stream from Nick. Always a pleasure when you get to see him actually stream. So well done to him. He's done a fantastic job there. Yeah. Yeah, Leeds, stop jinxing it. So yeah, we are on to the last game of the day. Obviously, we've got some team news. This is that Burnley team: Murick, Roberts, Narwood, Bellis, Bayer, Matson, Cork, Cullen, Brownhill, Teller, Foster, Barnes. Fantastic team, this. Absolute fantastic team. Wait, a phone call. Dave debuting on right. Yeah, it was Trips. Triple H. Foldingham for Sheffield United. Bogle. Hadmondorhodovic. Hegan. Robinson. Oh, there's Robinson from the last stream. There's a neighbour. Neighbours. Everybody needs good neighbours. Baldock, Norwood, Sanderberg. We've got Doyle, Nye, and McBurney. Burney, whatever. So we got that guy. There we go. Hey, Hayden. What? Hayden. Hello, just Nick. Hayden. Hey, Hayden. Where's Hayden? Oh, there he is. Oh, Hayden Garrett. Hello. Shout out to you, bud. Hey, guys, it has been a while since I talked to you. Dave, I hope you're well. Yes, it has been a while. Yeah. How you doing, dude? I hope you're well. I hope you're having a good bank holiday Monday. Hope you're well, my friend. Ooh, Nick had appeared. I know, we've got a rare occasion where Nick's appeared. What's going on? Absolutely brilliant stream with Nick. Obviously, fantastic game, another 2-2 draw. I feel like we get spoiled with all these goals. I think we're drawing 0-0. So get ready for this one. Get ready. We're going to have a bad time today. Obviously, thank you for everybody who's watched the videos today. It's much appreciated as always. If you haven't watched the NXT call-up video, then please make sure you do. It's only about 7 minutes long, I think. It's not exactly a long one. Aidan, while we've got you, mate, what's your thoughts on the draft? Who would you place on Raw? Who would you place on SmackDown? Who would you call up from NXT? Here's your place to get your say. I know you probably have had your say 1,000 times on Dazers, but it's the first time I'm going to get to see what your answer is. So, floor is yours, my friend. Let me know what picks would you make? Where would you put people? Would you split tag teams up? What would you do? It's always interesting. I always like to get people's opinions on stuff. Obviously, we've had an heavy day of football today and yesterday, so it's all good. Good game. I have been fed with goals, I'm kind of full from that feast. Time for a dessert. But hopefully we get a banger. I want a banger. Do you want a banger? Because I want a banger. There's got Irish Rebels here. He definitely wants to bang. Uh, I don't know where I'm going with that. Irish Rebel has arrived. As seen on the scene. Whoop whoop whoop. It's the toilet gone wild. How you doing, Irish Rebel? How you doing, Dylan? Everybody is excited for this. We've got company celebrating Burnley promoted to the Premier League under Vincent Kompany. Can they win the title? That is now the question for Burnley. Can they seal the deal and win the championship? But Sheffield United, they've got their aspirations. They want to get automatic promotion. So they see this game as the opportunity to do so. From Yorkshire, obviously my side is Sheffield United today. I really want them to go up. Aidan says, I'm really happy to have the WWE draft returning. I think the Street Profits might be broken up. Yeah, I have Montez Ford going over to SmackDown on a solo run. I know Days has done it the other way around when he's got Angelo Dawkins going to SmackDown, but I really feel that it might be Montez. But saying that, I can understand why he's done that because there's obviously Bianca Belair on Raw. I didn't really figure that factor in there, did I? But yeah, I do totally agree that they are going to split them up. I think Kayla Braxton is on for all the picks for the draft, Dave. I know you've just like Kayla Braxton. Your video would just be Kayla Braxton in one outfit, and every picture will be her losing less and less clothes. Then at the end, it'll get blurred out because she'll be completely naked. Leeds Uncle Howdy wants to say, howdy. Burnley have a few City players on loan. Huh? I think so. Sheffield United have got a really strong midfield, though. I like Sander Berg. He was good in the Premier League, to be honest. Norwood, always a good player. James Tadwick is in the chat. The killer goof. How you doing, dude? Khalid, hello. Hey, David, just went to sleep. I was so tired. Glad that you are here tonight. Oh, yeah. Unfortunately, this is the last stream for me today. I can't do Monday Night Raw, as you know. Back at work tomorrow. But like I said, I did 2 streams yesterday, do 2 streams today. So, you know, you got quite a lot of me today. Like, I've got a few videos out as well. I hope they come up with Uncle Howdy figure later on. I'll be grabbing that. I still want to get the Burnt Fiend, to be honest. I'm on the fence with it, but if it was cheaper, I'd probably buy it. Fuck Montez for these shit is one move. Jump, dush push Dawkins. Wow, that is harsh. Really harsh. Thing is, Montez Ford has the better charisma, the better look. Looks like a champion. I'm not saying anything against sizism and against Dawkins, but Dawkins actually went and worked hard, worked at his promo stuff and his presentation, then sure. But at minute, he's a mid-carder. Montez Ford could be a mid-carder push main eventer. That's the difference between them two, unfortunately. One's got the look, one hasn't. I have an idea for Bianca's future challenge. Versus Roxanne. Build Roxanne up first and then maybe have a title match at SummerSlam. Yeah, Roxanne Perez, I think, is going straight to SmackDown, to be quite honest with you. I think she fits that kind of mould. Put her in matches with Tegan, Nox and Emma and all that lot. She's definitely going to get a push. She's going to definitely have a title shot probably from the start of next year onwards. But yeah, I think Roxanne Perez is definitely getting a main roster place. Absolutely pissing it down here. It's been like that all day here, to be honest. Dave, do you have a Fiend toy? Yes, I've got loads. I've got the Ultimate Fiend. I've got a Basic Fiend and an Elite Fiend. Got all the Fiends. No, I ain't got all of them, but I've got 3. I think either Rhea drafted to Raw and Bianca to SmackDown title swap. That could work then. If Montez Ford goes to SmackDown, they just do that. I don't like how they do that, though. They just hand the belts to each other, like Becky and Charlotte did when they dropped it on the floor and it became a farce. I hope they don't do that again this time. Get them in a match and they just swap the belts at the end. It's as simple as that, really. Aidan, great to see you, says Irish Rebel. Montez is a future world champion in the making. I really do think that, to be quite honest with you. And I think Chad Gable, if they pulled the finger out of their ass and got him sorted out, he could be just as good. Needs to have a solo run. He definitely does. And no stupid ass gimmicks. And just let him be him. And, yeah. But as I hate the title swapping. I know I do as well. But we've seen it. We have seen it before. It sucks, doesn't it? Dave, Triple H might say Bray Wyatt to Rock. He might do, don't know. I'd just rather him just say Bray Wyatt, if I'm being honest. Let's just find out if he's on our show, because at the minute he's not on anything, to be quite honest with you. He hasn't technically returned back from his illness, so until he actually starts showing up again, it really makes the difference which he's on, to be fair. And I'll keep saying that until he shows back up, to be quite honest with you. But yeah, Montez Ford. You know, reason why I say Montez Ford, right? He's the only one currently that reminds me of like a Bret Hart from the Hart Foundation. Shawn Michaels when he was in the Rockers. You know how they take the better one out of the two? They put him in the mid card, which obviously Bret Hart, Shawn Michaels both held the IC title before their main event pushers. I mean, Shawn Michaels held every other title for his main event push, to be quite honest with you. But then, you know what? I mean, they just got readied for the main event through doing all the mid-card matches and stuff. So that's what I want from Montez Ford, to be quite honest with you. It might not look the complete package now. Yes, he might look like he's got just one move. Well, didn't John Cena only have about 3 moves when he was handpicked? So you can't just be just picky because of that. But for Angelo Dawkins, unfortunately, his promo skills, they're crap. They're limited. He's not very good on the mic, unfortunately. But you never know. That match could be a banger. Bray should be on Raw. Raw is like, yeah, I get that. I would love that. Aidan says, yesterday I finally found some of my kindergarten old friends on social media. Haven't seen them in a long time. It's great for me to stay in touch with them. They're a reminder of me. Yeah, it's cool, isn't it, when you get to where did you find them on Facebook? It's always cool, isn't it? Especially the ones that you didn't really get along with. Dave, the Prime Boy, has re-signed with WWE and Triple H, said on Twitter he can't wait to see what he does. The Prime Boy, what do you mean? Told Logan Paul. Yeah, I saw something about that. I'm not overly happy about it. I don't really want him to sign another contract. Yay, more main events. Richie don't really deserve to be in because he don't do the legwork at little shows. Yay. Roman Reigns, you complain about Roman Reigns and there's that tip walking around what's doing even less than Roman Reigns. I mean, it's ridiculous. Montez Ford versus Chad Gable Theory could be a banger. You know what? That would be very interesting. Look, suppose you just give me like a new dream match. I want to see it now. I would actually want to see that match. They're all good. Thing is, Theory just gets a bad rap because of that. His link to Vince McMahon, basically. I think if he came as a face, I don't think he'd get as much shit. But the fact that he's a heel, the fact that he's been handpicked by Vince McMahon, people I don't really like him. Wasn't the Miz like that at one point? I'm not. I don't bother looking for old school peeps. They can fucking do one. I didn't go looking for them. They kind of just found me. And you know what? As much as you had shit when you were a kid, it's kind of like, you know what? Who cares? You're a kid. If you think about me that way, you can come and tell me now. Come and tell me as an adult and see what happens. Do you know what I mean? That's how I see it now. If you still got a problem with me now I'm an adult, then let's have a word. Let's have a talk. I'll gladly take you to one side. We can have a little discussion, see where it goes. Do you know what I mean? And a lot of time, no, they just like they don't know what to say to you because they just like take one look at you and go, "Okay, you've grown up now." Dave, if Randy Orton returns, who would he face? Oh, it'd be a long time before he even gets back into competition. I think he just rejoins Riddle in whatever, and then probably attacks Riddle. But it's not going to be long before he starts attacking Riddle, is it? To be fair, he's not going to be in that tag team for long. How ironic is it that Brock Lesnar's part-timer, people hated it, saying he was holding the titles hostage. Fast forward a few years, Roman Reigns is a part-timer holding the titles and hostage, and people love it. Yeah. You know what it is, though? It's just different circumstances, though, isn't it? A lot of why Roman's doing that is because of his health. Brock surely was just doing it because of fucking money. Regarding the draft, I'd move Gunther to Raw. I want to move Gunther to what, Raw. Imperium versus Judgment Day. That could be good. Yeah, I said that Gunther to Raw. Feel that he deserves to be on a bigger show. Move Drew McIntyre to Raw as well. Yay, Dave! I am so glad I found my old school kindergarten friends because I finally time for me to reunite with them on social media. Get a party. Do a party. Get them all together. It'd be fun. I did that. Did a school reunion. I got absolutely fucking battered. Dave, do you watch Elias' brother? Do you want Elias's brother to return? No, no, because that's double work for Elias, isn't it? Poor old Elias. Nah, I think that was a story what they did. Glad it ended, to be honest. Who could be challenging Roman for the titles in Saudi Arabia for a potential rematch with Cody? I don't think Roman goes to Saudi Arabia. I don't think he's on the card. I don't think he goes this time. I think or either that or he doesn't have a match at Backlash. He's certainly not showing up at least one of them pay-per-views before. It's a big one. Dave, Alexa Bliss to SmackDown. Yeah, again, she just needs to return. Get her back on the show for me. They're just missing in action at the minute, these two. Why is it between the chat we're able to book a show better than the people which because we're fans. It's simple as that, isn't it, really? Because we're fans, hardcore fans. Knowing the Saudis, they would want Roman versus Yokozuna. Earthquake, come on. Ezekiel Raw, Elias to SmackDown, Elron to NXT. You imagine that? I hope he's getting triple pay. Moldy Spoon, hello, shout to you. Alexa who? Exactly, Alexa who. Oh, my Alexa's just come up on the... Alexa was on the maths in it. Yes, she was. She's had problems with skin cancer, hasn't she? So she's had a lot of stuff to do outside. Hey up, Greg and John. How you doing, dude? We're talking about you earlier. We thought I called you Gregor Paul. Gregor Paul. To see, I'm not even singing about you. I'm singing about Gregor Paul. Gregor Paul. Na 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 na. Oh, it's Gregor Paul. Not even singing your name, Gregor John. Hopefully Bailey returns. She's scheduled. It's Io Sky versus Bianca Belair tonight. Apparently, has been announced. Very interesting. Apparently, Lashley is scheduled to be on Raw tonight. Cool. Kayla drafted to Raw and SmackDown. Dave and NXT. She's also showing up on AEW and in Impact. Dane's public match versus Bronson Reed. I would have Bobby challenge Roman in Saudi, or maybe AJ Styles if he comes back in time. Don't know what's happening with AJ, to be quite honest with you. I don't think he's a million miles away from returning. I'm so hyped for Raw. I'd only be hyped for Raw if I knew that Vince wasn't there. That's the only time I'd ever get hyped for Raw. the scare of him being there last week really is putting me off Raw, to be quite honest with you. It stench. It smells. Moldy, and I'm thinking that. Hold up, add AJ to the Montez Chad Theory match. Oh, it gets tasty, doesn't it? That's a tasty little matchup. That's a fatal four-way to the heavens. Yeah, it is just. We could put matches on what are just like breathtakingly good, have proper feuds, what means something, and keep to a steady program. Really, I mean, Chad's an amazing wrestler, right? Yes, he's a bit goofball, but what Kurt Angle? Kurt Angle was goofball. He did alright, didn't he? Let's give fucking Chad Gable that little bit of a push in the mid card. It's not hard, is it? I think that Edge will take some time off because he does not have any challenge. Edge is on to be quite honest with you, Edge is done with Judgment Day, so I won't worry about that. Him having time off just simmers that down. Move Judgment Day over to SmackDown so they can continue their war with LWO. And yeah, that's what needs to just happen with that. Let's just dial that down. Get Edge back after SummerSlam or whatever. And to be honest, I don't really want him to come back. I'm sick of the Edge returns, to be quite honest with you. Vince is not there. I told you earlier, Dave. I take creative control tonight. Kayla Braxton. I love Bray, but I miss AJ Styles more. Like I said about the Bray stuff, right? Look, I want him to get better first, right? I want him to come back. I want his story to mean something. I want it to be fast-tracked now. I want him in matches. That's number one for me. Getting Bray in a match. Let's cut the promo crap. You can do a promo. You can do a match. Let's do more matches, Bray. That's all I want. I don't care about your finger. We want more matches. He's had one on TV since his return. One match. That's not good enough. And that was that. Or has he had two? Is it one or two? I know he did a lot of like dark matches. That don't count for shit. Then I don't know. Lucky Vince McMahon wasn't at SmackDown last Friday. He was only in LA because of WrestleMania, Raw after Mania last week. Let's hope that's true. But he did send minor changes to SmackDown, so let's hope that's true. I hope it's true. You'll be able to tell tonight. You'll be able to tell me tonight if he's back or not, because within the first half an hour of that show, you'll be able to tell that it's under Vince. Oh, God, Sheffield United beat Burnley 5-2 in November. So, it's interesting knowledge, isn't it? That Sheffield United actually won this first fixture. Dave, Bray returns. Who should he face? He should continue his feud with Bobby, to be fair. They started something. It's only right to end it. I feel that the old build up to that match at Mania is just like a waste now. It's like we should just forget it. No, I don't think we do. So if Bobby's on the show tonight and there is an open challenge, Bray should answer it. And we have that match tonight. That's what I'd do. Get it done and over and done with. Let's not wait for a pay-per-view, because I don't just want to see Bray at a pay-per-view. I want to see him wrestle on the flipping show each week. LA Knight to Raw. Wasting on SmackDown. Yeah, I want LA Knight to Raw. I said that in my video. And if famous Logan Medical Facility line, yeah, of course, if that local medical facility, if that comes in tonight, you hear that in the first half an hour, you know what's going on. No, it's Vince. Jay's Vince will be at the local California, Hotel California. Jesus Christ. Vince just needs to stay away. That's all we want. Don't want him at Monday Night Raw. We don't want him at SmackDown. We don't want him anywhere near WWE. Go sit in your new fancy office with Endeavour. Sit there with your new pals, your best mates. Stay away from Monday Night Raw. Stay away from wrestling. Dave will answer the open challenge. Did you see the name of LA Knight's breaking controller side by side with the Undertaker on Joe Rogan podcast? Did you see the meme? Oh, right, the meme of LA Knight. Everybody got really mardy about that, didn't they? Him breaking what was it, a PS5 controller? I mean, I know they're expensive, but come on, let's not get mardy about a controller, people. It's only a bit of plastic. It probably was already broke before he broke it. Lucky Fred, Lucky, Lucky fired Vince moment thing was short-lived. It's not a very long thing. What, the fire Vince? I hope that returns tonight. That would be cool. Ahmed, I can't say this. Hamed on Dordovich. Wonder if Vince is now worth more than TK with a WWE sale. That's an interesting point. Wonder what that figure is now. Yeah, that's interesting. Need some fact finders to find that out. Can I point out this obvious? Yeah, go on, please. Can I point out the obvious, please? Can I point out this obvious? James Chadwick, Vince is worth anything. Is this worth anything? Fire Vince is fucking dumb and pointless. It's ever gonna work. You can't fire Vince because who's firing Vince? We've got a guy trying to photobomb the backstage area. Vince returned. Bray not being on TV since I suspect Bray has been let go again. Yeah, people have said that, but there's literally no confirmation of it. But I do feel like Vince being around WrestleMania and everything has literally put Bray on hiatus a little bit. Like, I don't want to be there while Vince is around, sniffing around. Vince wasn't a fan of Bray. We all know that. That's it's interesting. If Vince is back in charge, no Bray. It's as simple as that. It's a no-brainer. It's a no-brainer. All right, I'll just laugh on my own. I'll have that joke to myself. Thank you. Vince McMahon. James Chadwick. I wished I had the money Vince did. Now I'm bloody jealous. Is it though, isn't it? As much as you fire Vince chance and this and other, what he did for wrestling, and we talked about this in the earlier stream, is that he globalized wrestling. Nobody in this country knew who the hell Hulk Hogan was. Nobody knew who the Ultimate Warrior was. If they'd have stayed on the territories as Dingo Warrior, Hulk Hogan would have never been. Hulkamania would have never have happened. Where would wrestling be now? It's still being dark, dingy halls in the territories. With a lot of people would. I don't think John Cena would have ever been a wrestler. I don't think Bailey would have ever been a wrestler. So I feel that wrestling probably would have died a death. Do you know what I mean? It would have never have had what it has today. So as much as we like a bad on Vince McMahon, he has done a fantastic job for wrestling. And he's done a fantastic job for creating a big, huge community of wrestling fans. Vince should only work at WWE headquarters as executive chairman. Vince should stay away from creative. Triple H is the man. Triple H is doing a fantastic job. Yeah, well, no, there's nobody denying that, to be quite honest with you. We're all on Papa H's side on this one. But, I don't know, Vince, he just can't let it go, can he? Will Vince cut his losses when the lawsuit in Delaware court soon? Don't know. You went too quick. I wished I had $1 million corporation, man. I just bloody jealous. Work one up, dude. To get a small time business, start taking all their best wrestlers and make your own company. No way. They fired Bray again. Top 3 merch selling. Again, with Roman and Cody, that pop at Extreme Rules was a massive. They look as though they went back in the first place, won't go back a third time. Yeah, I just think they're probably. I don't know what the conversation is backstage with Bray. Maybe, like I said before, maybe they're asking, look, you need to tone it down, blah blah blah. It's not quite going the way you wanted it to go, blah blah blah. I don't know. It's a tough one because it's a lot of people on the fence. A lot of people loved it. A lot of people hated it. I wasn't bothered about it. It never the White Rabbit stuff got me intrigued, got me excited. But once it was revealed that it was Bray Wyatt, I got bored pretty quick. I felt like the Uncle Howdy thing was just where we're going with it. Let's just get to an end point, or at least let's start understanding why he's here. What's his purpose? And the fact that we were 4 months in and we had only literally had one Bray match since his return, kind of like blew my mind. It's like, hang on, he's a wrestler. Why is he not wrestling? I mean, I know when it was Funhouse Bray, it was limited how many times he wrestled, but at least he did some kind of wrestling when it was needed, whether it be attacking a legend or something like that. Melissa, one of the news outlets would have got hold of that news instantly. That's true, Moldy. It seems like a bit suspicious. Vince back and no Bray. Vince will never be going to retire. He retired July last year, and he comes back in January this year. Vince is 77 years old. Vince will probably die on screen. I said this the other day that they'll be pulling out his coffin. They'll be putting it on top at ramp because he still technically can't go away even though he passes away. Bray can't help but getting ill. No, 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 no. There's no attack on that. Absolutely no attack on that at all. If he gets poorly, he gets poorly. But even when he was well, it felt like the storyline wasn't quite hitting its mark the way that it probably should have done. I don't know, it felt flat to me. But why did Uncle Howdy come out and attack Bobby Lashley and then get beaten up? What was that about? I just don't know. It just seemed a little bit. I don't know. I know every storyline needs time to be told, but there was just some of it I just felt like, did we need it? Vince wasn't back weeks prior when Bray was away from TV. Seems legit illness to me. Yeah, he was poorly. There's no doubt about that. He's had a lot of stuff going off in his private life as well. We've talked about this with Han Anderson's son. Had a good relationship with him, I believe. And when he passed away, I think that that affected Bray massively. Plus, obviously, this illness has not helped. Bray returned back in October 8th. He's had one match. Yeah, it's worrying though, that, isn't it? That's where I'm at. He's had one pay-per-view match since returning. One pay-per-view match. He's not a pro. He's a great guy, but you've got to be a wrestler first as well. You know what I mean? He's a great promo guy, let's be honest. But if you don't have matches, what's the point of your promo? There is that team. It's up on the screen as well if you're watching the game live. But we have Magic, Roberts, Bellis, Bayer, Matson, Cork, Cullen, Brownhill, Teller, Foster, Barnes. Then we have got Folderingham. I don't know if it's that Fodderingham. So Amdorjovic, Robinson, Bollock. And we've got Norwood, Berger, Doyle, and then McBurney up front. So there we go. There's the team. Vincent Company coming out. He's took this team back to the Premier League. Bray, he's essentially paid to tell stories. Yeah, well, yeah, really. Ashley Barnes has won 3 promotions with Burnley. Amazing. That's quite a feat, isn't it? But it's been relegated 3 times as well. So there's a silver lining. But Connor says, "Hey, Chadwick. To be honest, I haven't won a million. Everyone would be wanting to proper rob me." People hate Bray matches anyway, but why people care if he's wrestling or not? I don't hate his matches. I just want to see him wrestle. We are ready to kick off. We have got from doors to doors to doors. Congratulations from a Man City fan. Oh, what, for the draw yesterday? Oh, right. You mean for the Burnley? Oh, getting promotion. Yeah, with Vincent Company. The game has kicked off. Welcome. Thank you for the subscription. Much appreciated. Uh, doors to doors. Very good name. First half has started. So yeah, Burnley are promoted into the Premier League. Kind of what's up. Vince was the person to release Bray in 2021. Vince confused about working with Bray. Vince doesn't like Bray's work. Vince was one who created the Fiend. It was Vince's idea. I think it's torn. I'm torn on that. I think Bray made the idea. Ooh, nice chance. Nice overhead kick. I think Bray created the character. I think Vince just wanted to use him more because he saw him as a cash cow. Bray wanted him to be more like the Demon King, come out at special occasions. Let Man City. Uh, wait, Man City have fans. Calm down, guys. Connor, if I remember right, Vince, all the wrestling territories back in the day, he made wrestling what it is today. I'd have to say that I am quite. That's quite honestly. Hey, we have two. Nick, they have two. By the way, looks of it, both fake fans. If it wasn't for Vince, we would be no wrestling. There would be wrestling, but it wouldn't be as big. It wouldn't be as big. You're looking like if you kept the territories in America, so you'd leave your Dusty Rhodes would have stayed wrestling wherever he was. Terry Funk and all them would have been wrestling in Mid South, like with Rock and Roll Express and the Von Erichs. We wouldn't have known who they were. This country would have never been English. I would not know who they were. There wouldn't be big press over it. It'd be just like, what are you talking about? We'd still have Big Daddy and Giant A-Stacks. We'd have probably had Davy Boy Smith more, Fit Finley more, Dynamite Kid more. Because where would they have gone? They'd have gone to America for what? They went to America to get on the biggest show, which was WWF at the time. No WWF. There's no need for them to go to America. What are they achieving? NWA wasn't a thing to us in the UK. If Vince, we would be no wrestling. Connor, you are right. Accrington Stanley have more fans. Wrestling would not be mainstream. Yeah, it wouldn't be mainstream. We wouldn't know who Hulk Hogan is. We'd have never have known Ted DiBiase. We'd have never have known Ricky Steamboat. We'd have never got WrestleMania 3. We would have never had Andre the Giant. It's just so many things we'd have had taken away from us that you just don't appreciate it. The Rock being a film star would never have happened because he had his start under WWE with Scorpion Skin was actually a WWE production. Vince McMahon wasn't an announcer first. Wasn't an announcer first way back in the day. I remember that. He was an announcer. Yeah. Shane McMahon, his son, was actually a referee. Yeah, Vince was a commentator, yes, and an announcer. He took that role on, even though he was clearly the owner, because he took over his dad. Uh, I always had that strange notion that Jack Tunney was actually Vince McMahon's dad. It was completely bollocks. For many years, I actually thought that Jack Tunney actually owned WWE. Amazing, isn't it? Oh, Barnes, we've got Burnley. He's going to get Paul back offside. City can't even sell Mansfield Park. Connor, oh, I love them bar and panties matches. I bet you flipping did, you dirty little pervert. Hulk Hogan and Ultimate Warrior in a bra and panties match. I bet you were all over that shit, weren't you, mate? We need Days versus Dave. No, we bloody don't. You don't want to see me in a bra and panties, mate. You will be sick. You will spew up. Vince played commentator for many years. Yes, he did. He was an announcer and commentator. You just got to look back at like SummerSlam and WrestleMania 7 and just before WrestleMania 7, I think he was a commentator. I respect Vince for what he has done since he takes over the company from his father, Vincent Jr. Senior. Vince created WrestleMania, though WrestleMania is the greatest show in history. Connor, if I saw a bra and panties match with Dave and Days, Hobbit and Hobbit would actually run. What? You'd actually run. For reference, Mansfield Park, local rugby stadium in town I live in, capacity of the main stand is 1,400. God, that's huge for Scotland. Attendance records. For that person yesterday who he didn't punch, he elbowed the Liverpool player. Well, he still never got fined. He's under investigation. I did actually see a report before I came live that the FA said that he's never going to referee another match until the case has been looked into. So basically, he's out of work now until the right things have been sorted out. So you're not seeing back being a linesman for a while. Did it Sammy versus Solo on Raw tonight? Apparently, really. We'll try and find out what's been announced. I know that Bianca and Io Sky has been announced for tonight. You know who's winning that? Wonder Woman, 'cause she never loses a match, no matter who she faces. There you go. You got another Wonder Woman. Come on, Sheffield, Calvin. Hello, you behave. You're going to behave. Because you're a bit of a bugger, you. We sell out main stand every home game and standing capacity. Sales taken to 5,000. City can't even sell half of the main stand. Dave to debut on Raw tonight unless the card is subject to change. So it's subject to change when I'm on. Because that's my character name. Subject to change. That's me. I don't know if Vince was an announcer back in the day in the 1970s, 1997. Was Mr. McMahon character was born. Patterson Vince did some commentary together. Pat Patterson, Vince used to work with Jesse the Body Ventura. Also did work with superstar Billy Graham. Did quite a few. Did a lot of announcing. He returned back in the new Attitude before the Ruthless Aggression era, during the Attitude era actually. You know, when Brett turned heel, Vince was on commentary then. Vince had a strange relationship with Jim Ross. Kept firing him, kept bringing him back, kept firing him again. It was very strange. If you look back, Jim Ross was all over the place from WrestleMania 9 onwards. He either on the show or he wasn't on the show, you know what I mean? It was like a funny fucking thing between them both. Calvin says, I hate Burnley. Okay. Dave would love Bailey being in a brown panties match. She wouldn't do it. She's got class. Dave's subject to change in real life. That should have my new name. Subject to change in real Dave. Subject to change. Ba, 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 ba. There's a challenge there. McBurney's gone down. Says Taylor Howard Bayliss has got a yellow card. It's been a good little feisty little game, this. Both got a lot to play for still. I know Burnley have got promoted, but they still want to be champions. Haven't got that title yet. And Sheffield United want that promotion, don't they? So, W Insider reporting that Bailey will be at Raw tonight. I've seen a graphic we were on with damage control. City or Bayern? Bayern. Not going to lie to you. Want Bayern to win. Dark Knight. The LA Dark Knight. Hello. How was work, dude? I know you missed the earlier stream, but how are you doing, my friend? Hope you're well. Da 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 da. Dark Knight. La 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 la. That's what we should do. Now we've just come up with you a song. Yay! La 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 la. Dark Knight. La 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 la. Dark Knight. Yay! All I need is Lola. Where's Lola at? Lola. Yeah, Vince fires Jim Ross a lot. Yeah, he kept falling out. Jim Ross had Bowles palsy, though, didn't he? He's had lots of issues, and Vince used to take a mick out of that quite a lot. A lot. They just didn't really get along. Or they did get along, they didn't get along. It's like, well, quite a lot of stuff going on. Madrid or Chelsea? Right, I feel sorry for Chelsea because they're shit right now. Playing Madrid will fucking batter them. Like the batter does. They'll batter them. So it's a Madrid-Bayern semi-final. Sorry. Not sorry. I'm good, Dave. Paul was meant to be here at 7:30 p.m. I nodded off in my dinner. What, you like face planted your mush? What did you have for dinner? Can you imagine it had been fish pie? Face the head first. Wearing it. Dripping off your face. In fact, I think you still got some on your eyelid. Goalkeeper comes out, he clears it. So 12 minutes gone, it's still 0-0. We're not, I don't know if we're expecting loads of goals in this one, if I'm being honest. It's terrible, isn't it? I'm hoping for Bayern versus Napoli final. Oh, that would be cool, wouldn't it? I'm not awake at that time. That's if that's even possible. Napoli have been really, really good though this year. They do deserve it. David Bray faces Bobby Bray. Wyatt would win. He would go blah 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 blah. He was going to win anyway. Let's be honest. He was always going to win. There's no way that we were going to put Bray at WrestleMania and have him lose. Are you ready? Ready for a good time? Bayern derby tomorrow, right? Bayern Munich versus Bayern trophies. Bayern trophies. Ha ha ha. Boop boop boop. So WWE have announced shockingly attacked Cody Rhodes last week on Monday Night Raw. Will the American Nightmare have to say about it tonight? And that is the graphic. Boom, 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 boom. Being busy on the Viper stuff. So I'm just seeing if there's any actual news regarding, obviously, the big news is contract renewed. Logan Paul, breaking news, is re-signed for WWE, meaning we are going to get more Prime and KSI in the future. Really hope that was an April Fool's joke. Let's be real right now. The Fiend was dead when Goldberg beat him. Yeah, of course. Yeah, they fucked that up big time. Yeah, we're over after that one. Yeah, James, Bayern or City, Real Madrid or Chelsea one side. There will be Italian teams, Benfica on the other side. I miss it always. I miss it. It's always a good time. SmackDown theme song. Yeah, I do miss it. I don't really like the new one, if I'm being honest. Okay, I'm here. I've had to go to do errands today because it closed yesterday for Easter. Sorry for the car boot sale didn't pan out. All right, it's ever no worries. Once I turned up and it's a penalty to Burnley. Goalkeeper takes down player. Is this going to be a red card? Off is the chance. What card? What card will it be? Was he the last man? They photocropped that picture. That is the same one as the first signed with Steph in it. Yeah, is it true? He's changed his top as well. The colour of the top. Hope it's not true. I really do. Geez, really need more Logan Paul. It is a red card. Sheffield United have lost their goalkeeper. They have lost their heads. Bonkers FC. Hello to you, LFC. Adrenaline in my soul. But Lesnar beats up. We've got Piers Ozil. Verified account, it says. Division in English football. I need to see your thing again. Because I did see it. Piers Ozil. Or Ozil. Ozil? Related to Mesut Ozil. Because that'd be cool. I was convinced that Napoli would get to the final, but after the 4-0 loss to Milan now, who knows? I don't mind if KSI and Logan Paul team up to do a silly stunt, but not wrestling. I don't want them to wrestle. I don't mind another Prime thing because I can make another video. So, oh god, I've got to write this fucking guy's name down. It isn't a penalty though. It isn't a penalty. That's amazing. The actual foul happened outside of the box, so that's one good thing. So we have got goalkeeper sent off. Federingham is off. We are waiting for a goalkeeper replacement. We're going to put him in red. Foddering off. It's going to be in red. Gonna be in red. There. So Fodderingham is off. We've only got a free kick to Burnley. It wasn't a penalty, but got a red card. So we haven't got the goals in this one. So Jack Robinson is off for Adam Davis, the reserve goalkeeper. Also, Gumarich could be a good fantasy football name. How was that a pen? It was outside the box. I thought it was a pen, to be honest. I didn't really see it. Is it Fodderingham? Is it a double D? Oh, it's a double D in it. It's my app. I can't really see it properly. There we go. We're for the pretenders in the world. Suppose goalkeeper sent off. I get very disappointed when we send off our beloved goalkeeper. Are you Sheffield United then? Are you a Sheffield United fan? Please respond. Dave Bray Wyatt said that the Fiend died. He was wearing the Fiend in Extreme Rules. Did you know that Manchester United haven't lost a game when they have been leading at half-time in the league at home since 1984, as far as I know? Wow, that's an interesting fact. It has been missed. That Foster free kick goes in, ball Foster's header has pretty much got a free header, but it doesn't get it on target. It goes over. Dave would love to be a referee for the Bailey Brown Panties match. I'd love to be the Brown Panties in that match. Is that too much information? Nah. Hey, fuck off. Hey, Hayden Garrett. Hey, Hayden. Ref pointed at the spot. I was confused. Yeah, I saw him point at the spot. That's why I said it. But they've reviewed it and it wasn't. It's very interesting. Any team Conte managers, I am a fan. Okay, all right. Piers, well done to you, sir. Hope you well. We're having a fantastic bank holiday Monday. Mine should have started off with doing a car boot sale hunt, but there's a video up on the channel of that going extremely poorly. So, Gloria, fan. Dude, you always swear in the chat. I never swear in the chat. Because you're a good boy, Aidan. Stay that way. Yes. Because good boys don't swear. Us others don't give a fuck. We'll just swear anyway. I mean, because I'm an idiot. And I don't care. But you stay good. You stay like that, mate. That's cool. You don't have to swear. You can be like Days. Be like Days. I caught Strap. I'm an acoustic for Liv Morgan. What a bloody lovely woman. You be fighting with Jesse Jackhammer for that attention, my friend. It isn't a double D. Why is somebody telling me it was a double D when it's clearly not a double D? I ain't put a double D. Yeah. Well, it's getting me spelling it wrong. Swearing is caring. Swearing is caring. Look, I just say it for flipping laugh of it, me. We don't fucking care. James, I can't find rebellion tweet. James, go find it for her. Get past a minute. What do I know about double D's? I don't know. Was that what was that about? What about? What about? Is Klopp era over? Is it over? I don't know. You know what? Honestly, we talked about this yesterday. Actually, I feel that Klopp has got one more year. One more year. I think Liverpool at least owe him that. We'll give him the money in the transfer market to see if he can rebuild this squad. If it falls flat next year like it has done this year, then we've got to change his options. We've got to have a look at pastures new. To be quite honest with you, he's got one more year. If it doesn't work next year, then who knows? Who knows? Logan Paul has renewed his WWE contract, says Michelle Thomas, with the exact same photograph from the first time round, just with a different top on. Connor says, hold news. I constantly break out the occasional boulder dash, Aiden. Everett says, oh, we at least got some good news today. We have actually getting money back from our tax return. Haven't gotten any in years. Okay, be right back. Again. Oh, well, congratulations to getting some money back off your tax returns. So glad we don't need to do them in this country. We've got a workplace what does that for us. God, imagine having to work out our old tax returns. Oh my God, that'd be a fucking nightmare. We don't have that pleasure. Thank God. Lol, Connor. I'll tell you what, when we get to half time, it's toilet break. Liverpool should just send Klopp on holiday for a month. Let me take over. Come back refreshed and rejuvenated. Pierce says manager available: Rooney, Maglusman, on Conte. Well, we wouldn't have Rooney. Nagelsmann might be something we could consider, but you're looking at a year's time. Dude. We won't be getting rid of him before. So, there's any number of managers. What could be available in a year's time? You know how football is. Who cares about Logan Paul? Nobody cares. Just a jabroni. Let's have a new manager now. You've got a caretaker manager. Dean Smith is not taking. He's not taking full charge. He's only there until the end of the season. So, just like Lampard is at Chelsea, technically the new guys yet. Always pay your taxes, and Brock Lesnar once said in AEW. OMGF FG. Did Nick do a full stream? OMFG. Oh my fucking god. Oh my fucking god. Of course, a lot of money is going to be used for paying bills, but what it's for? It's fair play. Fair play to you. You can't wait if I can manage to watch it somehow. Next year, if it doesn't work out for Klopp, would you take Zidane? Zidane would probably be in the question. I don't know if it's the right answer or not, but it definitely will be up there, wouldn't it? If he's not been poached already. I don't know. My instant response to it would have been if Tuchel was still available, I'd have took Tuchel. Tuchel reminds me a lot of Klopp, very passionate manager. I'd have Conte of Spurs for sure, because I like passionate managers, like people what are going to get irate at you know what I mean? I don't want somebody what's standing there with their arms folded all the way through a game. Fuck that. I want a manager with passion, who's passionate about his team. He's going to run on the pitch when they score. I want that guy. Can we have two managers in one match? The owner can substitute a manager in a game. Imagine that. Half time. You're not doing a very good game. Can you swap out now? Unfortunately, I don't think it works. But good idea. It's fun. Sounds fun. Raw first pick Logan. How's the weather where everybody is? It's pouncing down in Manchester. We've had rain all day here. I think that's why the car boot sale got called off, to be honest, because of the bad weather. Okay, everyone, what is your favourite thing to watch on TV? Shows. Football. We like football. Austin does not want to. Zidane does not want to move to England because if his English isn't good. He would be able to do the job justice. Sunshine 21C here in Tennessee. Diego Simeone, what about him? Mourinho wouldn't come to Liverpool now because of his track record. It'd be the first time in history that you've had a Chelsea, Manchester United manager come to Liverpool. Diego Simeone, I think he's a little bit too fiery for Liverpool, to be honest, but I think he'd be in the equation. Conte is wrong for Liverpool, a defensive manager. That's what went wrong with at Spurs. Nagelsmann would be a good choice. Yeah. Obviously, if he was available at the time, I'd probably take him. Just like Newcastle manager. Diego Simeone, defo, not Mourinho. Fine for boring and defensive. Dean Smith becomes Leicester manager until the end of the season. John Terry coaching staff with him, as well as Craig Shakespeare. Yeah, it is breaking news. Dean Smith. Yeah. I did a thumbnail for Nick for his for the Just Real Sports channel. It's just like a caretaker manager until the end of the season. Nelsman is a good choice. His YouTubing stuff is so confusing. What's up with you, Irish Rebel? If you want your account verified, go on Google search, put verified YouTube. It'll take you to your YouTube channel. What it'll ask you to do is give your phone number. What it does, it sends you a code to enable you to verify your account. Once your account is verified in the Studio app, you will be able to, once you've made your own thumbnails, you've got to make your thumbnails outside of YouTube. So get an app what allows you to do your own thumbnails. Then you can put that in through the YouTube app, the Studio app. If you need any help, I'll try my best to help you out with it. There's plenty of videos on YouTube how to do it. Just search what you need to search for. Ansel Flick to Liverpool and Klopp, German national team. Klopp to the national team. This could be interesting. Rebellion 400, right? 40. He's $40. Wow, that's so pricey. Respect and love and is caring. Tuchel would be perfect for Liverpool, but too late. Yeah. I would. Tuchel's just like Klopp, but a little bit more. I feel like he's a little bit more technical than Klopp is. But Tuchel would have been fantastic at Liverpool. I loved him. I loved him at PSG before he went to Chelsea. Just a passionate manager. I want that. I want the passionate manager. That's why Klopp fit at Liverpool. Didn't want Tuchel. Lol. Oh, got difference of opinion. That's cool. Both having said that, defensive manager for Liverpool could be a good thing. Good idea. It's just given attackers free roaming. Attackers free roam. I'm going to throw a curveball. Say Xavi Alonso. Is he proven? Sam, hello. How are you doing? Is he proven now? Is Xavi Alonso proven? I've not seen many reports of him with because he's manager of Bayer Leverkusen, isn't he? Where are Leverkusen in the league? What has he done? Has he done anything significant? That's my only question on Xavi. I have this. My choice is Asa Flick as Liverpool manager, or Hacking Low. Hacking Low, ex German manager, wasn't he? Isn't he more in charge of the US? He was in charge of the US team, wasn't he? Hacking Low. I don't know. A very suspicious Stevie G next if Klopp doesn't work out next season. Stevie G's not ready. If he'd have stayed at Rangers, we might have been having that conversation. But I feel that his time at Villa and the fact that he's out of management right now it doesn't look very good, does it? It's just not. It's not the keen fit for Liverpool. He needs to really work at his resume first, I think. Zidane holding out for the French job. That makes sense. Klopp won't leave for 2 years at least, so it might not be ready for then. Sam's just saying hello to everybody. So 33 minutes gone. We're still 0-0. Sunderland. Sheffield United are down to 10 men. I don't know why I said Sunderland. I don't want my manager picking up his nose on the sideline. Then picking his nose on the sideline or scratching his nuts. Calio from Real Madrid. Yet again, it's history, isn't it? He's been at Chelsea. Don't think he'd come to Liverpool. Piers, are you a Liverpool fan? Yeah, that's a good question. I think he did say what fan he was earlier on. He just said whoever Conte was the manager of or something. Anyway, I don't want Klopp to go. Don't want him to go, God damn it. Nobody wants him to go. He's got a contract until 2026, hasn't he? Or even further than 2026. In my eyes, he's not going anywhere. But how many more performances do we have to suffer? How many poor seasons do we have to suffer just because we don't want to get rid of Klopp? That's the question. What I hope is that he goes out in Cristiano Ronaldo as a player. Oh, no. Don't make me sick. I'd throw up first. Alonso has done a great job with Leverkusen. He has been given them to the Europa League quarter-final, and they're not far off the Champions League spot. It's a different league. German league's totally different to the Premier League, though, isn't it? I feel that that's where we're going with that. With all this talk, seeing like Liverpool is in a bit of a sticky wicket. Wrong point, I know. Yeah, Liverpool are, but we turned the game round yesterday, which were good to see. Burnley with half a chance there, but we just had a poor season. We've just been so hit and miss. It's unreal. The strikers haven't hit the hit where they were meant to hit. It's just been so wishy-washy. I mean, I'm not saying it's going to be like this next season. I think the World Cup has definitely caused issues along the way as well. But I don't want to hide behind excuses. That's the thing with me. We've had injuries. We've been struck with this, that, and the other. But at the end of the day, I think James has got it right. It's been a poor season. It's the end of it. Poor season. Klopp does not have he's a bad manager. Who next for Chelsea manager on the 8-year contract? Who's next? Well, they were looking at Nelsman, weren't they? They were looking at Jose Enrique. They've been looking around, haven't they? But they just haven't found. Still haven't found what they're looking. I don't know why I did YouTube, but it came into my head and I wanted to sing it. Klopp's still a great manager. Just the players have given up. It seems it's just like dropped off massively. Busy season last season, though, haven't they? You've got to remember they played every single game possible last season, and then to come into this season, it's just not worked out, has it? They had a great win against City in the Community Shield, and that's about it. We've picked up some odd victories, what have been huge throughout this season. But consistency has been a major issue with Liverpool. It's like it's Trent, innit? Let's be honest, it's just Trent going wandering around. If he stays in his natural position, yes, we'd lose that threat up front, but we gain something in defence. So it's Klopp not going, right, we need to get a right back. We need to let Trent go into midfield. I think a lot of our issues is just that. United have, as a decade, if this season, bad seasons, we've had more than that. We can you buy Liverpool? Can I buy Liverpool? I wished I had the money. Jesus Christ, wouldn't I do a good job? Shut up asking silly questions, Piers. Leave him alone. Leave him alone, God damn it. I don't mind answering silly questions. They brought Lampard back into the care manager, didn't they? Yep. Never Claudio now because he's a manager's a bit bitters. Somehow I don't like Eric Ten Hag. No, Ten Hag's alright. He's done a fantastic job for Man United, so I've got no problem with him. Account may not be legit, but the guy isn't stirring up any trouble. At least I don't think. Yeah, it seems alright. He's not being rude. We had that in the last stream. How does everyone think Thomas Frank will end up and admire that manager a lot? Thomas Frank, what the fucking hell? Thomas the Frank engine. They're reporting that Vince is not at Raw. Yay! According to John Meltzer, Vince is being told in Seattle tonight for Raw. He's not in yet. But John Meltzer, the legend that is John Meltzer. Oh, I love John Meltzer. It's getting in touch with you now, Leeds. I haven't heard from him for a while. That's strange. You his new informat. Ten Hag, hatred will not be welcomed. That time taking over creative tonight. Then that's me taking over. Yeah, you're in. You're in, Leeds. It's yours. Kayla Braxton, main event. What's she doing? She's taking off her clothes. What's that? Relief. I hope that Meltzer was right for once. Well, John Meltzer's always right. He never gets it wrong. John Meltzer's on the button. It's my main source. In Ten Hag we trust. Fraser Crane versus Vince McMahon live from Seattle this evening. I heard that Roberto Firmino is being monitored by FC Bayern. Wouldn't surprise me, he's a free agent come end of the season, so that wouldn't surprise me at all. Oh shit, me and Mel agree for once. Wait, John Meltzer says that Bailey's leaving WWE would go to AEW. Connor, you've got wrong, John Meltzer, mate. John Meltzer wouldn't talk to you. You're not a recognised wrestling fan, unfortunately. You don't even know who Raquel Rodriguez is, so he doesn't talk to you. Yours is fake. Fake news. John Meltzer's just on phone now. He's just told me to ignore you. Kayla is starting to show all the main event tonight. Yeah. Firmino would be great for Bayern. He plays a bit like Thomas Muller. In Ten Hag we trust. Oh my God. Oh, what animal have we created in the chat? Melissa and James working together in unison. Run! Run to the hills! Yes, was bound to happen eventually. Oh, to United fans, you've got to get on the United front, haven't you? Come on. That's a lie about Firmino. Unless it's Sky Sports or Romero, I won't trust anyone who spreads fake news. When will Manuel Russa retire? Neuer. I don't know. He's still young, isn't he? Neuer. How old's Neuer? He's only in his 30s, isn't he? Still got loads of time yet. Goalkeepers are like evergreen. Give it a year and they will have Mane, Firmino, Salah up front. Imagine that. Liverpool 2.0. Bayern Munich. Oh my God. Dave, I think Firmino will go back home to Brazil and play in the Brazilian league. Good shout. I don't know who's coming in for him, to be quite honest with you. To be honest, I really take my finger off the pulse when it comes to players leaving Liverpool. But still even not interested. Bugger off. It's the players that are coming back that I care about. 37, I think. He's still got about 3 years left in him yet. Goalkeepers have got a lot more longevity than the rest of the players. They do stand around a lot. Look at Brucey. Look at Peter Shilton. He didn't retire until way into his 50s. So, no, he's got plenty of time. Well, these questions are really answered. Well, how long's a piece of string? Firmino would be perfect for Napoli or Sevilla or Villarreal. Good shout. I reckon he goes to Europe. I don't think he stays in the UK. Corner taking quick goal. Origi. Is that what you were trying to get at? Corner taking quick goal. Origi. Neuer is 37. German goalkeepers have a habit of retiring in their 40s. Plus Buffon's still going. Yeah, no spoilers, please. He is behind. Oh, I take it there's a goal then. Is there a goal? Because you just said that. My phone hasn't. Can Chelsea be Cristiano buy Manchester United? He couldn't afford Man United, mate. He's not a billionaire. Bobby is a good fit for Napoli. Osman leave if Osman leaves. Okay. Not quite there. Stop talking shit. Oh, fuck off. Now, let's just. Nah, he's just a troll. Yeah, just leave him. Leave him be, it's fine, I don't mind. He's not bugging me. Might be bugging you a lot, but he's not bugging me. So leave him be. Let him have his moment. This is his moment. His shining moment to be. Good days having a conversation with you on Twitter. Grind always pays off, bud. Great to see that success you're having and you deserve it. Just answer back. Likewise, to. There we go. Pay respect to the man. Connor, no. Tiffany from EastEnders. What's Tiffany from EastEnders? What's that about? Can Mo Salah buy Liverpool? No. Also, who is Cristiana? Cristiana Ronaldo. Cristiana. That's his sister, Cristiana. Very beautiful. Let them have relevance, some relevance. Good news, everyone. Oh my God, what? Mel Cristiano's sister. Yep, Cristiana. It is really no. Let's be funny about this because if it's Cristiana, it's just Cristiano with a wig on. It's just like Santina and Sinta. Santina and Sinta. What is it? Santina Marella and Santino Marella. It's just Cristiano in a rig, and he's just going around pretending to be Cristiana. Oh yeah, that's why you know what? That's why I'm letting the chat go silly. That's why I'm not offended by what Piers is saying. Is because this game is shite. We knew we were due one. This is the one what we're due. Unless they score a goal now, this game's not been great. It's gone to the far post. It's gone nowhere. The first half is 0-0, boring crap. So yeah, I don't mind. I don't mind the silliness when it's like this. Keeping everybody entertained, in a fashion. Sheffield United doing all right. Since they're down to 10 men, like we've got to be fair at that. Shot comes in and it's saved. Davis, the reserve goalkeeper, has pulled off the save. But I've got a phone. Don't do that to my phone. No. Was it half time? Yeah, it's half time. Can I plug my new video? Yeah, of course you can. Of course you can. Okay, no problem with that. Muller for Liverpool, as today game is so slow. Muller is too old. Can I plug the video? Yes, we know. Shush, Piers. Wrexham game's better than this game. Yeah, we've got to half time. I'm going to quickly nip off to the toilet to cry about this game. We've had all the goals though. We were about to get one game. What we're going to be a bit of a square squib. Wrexham game was fantastic. Borough game was brilliant. This is just dog shit. Right, I'm off to go and do what James just said. Shit time. Mr. Moderator, stop bullying me. Connor's bullying me. Right, I'm off to the toilet. Boom, we're back. Don't forget to like. That's good. And Butty v Sugar. Sugar Butty. What the hell? Heather True, is Kurt your son's favourite wrestler? Yeah, but I ain't a simp, so. Dark Knight Banana Sani. Okay, we're talking about sandwiches. Okay, I get it. Chadwick Kurt was one of my son's favourites as a kid. So yeah, Kurt Angle, Cena, and take a weird mix. I know, right? It's not bad. Dave, I hope I am not bugging you, mate. What about Irish Rebel? Yeah, you don't bug me. You don't bug me at all. If I don't answer, it's because I can't answer. When you're talking about Twitter. Oh, well, we have jumped up. Do. Awesome. Just looking at my sub count and it's gone up. Yay. Thank you, Leeds. Hopefully you guys have had a refresh as well. Do you put the milk in? Oh, don't ask that question, Connor. That's silly. Welcome back. Probably a toss up between Cena, Taker, to be honest, Kurt comes in close second. What's that for? Is that for what? Do you Mount Rushmore? What's people's Mount Rushmore of male wrestlers? There's four, isn't there? Was it just three? It's four, isn't it? I don't know. So what is people's Mount Rushmore? David Boy. Well, David Boy's one of them. Everybody knows one of my picks is definitely Bret Hart. Rock, and I'm just going through the years here. To be quite honest with you, Rock, that he revolutionised. Recently, oh God, Bailey's got to be on, even with the men. I'm starting to be a fan of Wrexham. Don't worry about that, Wrexham. Dave, you've missed it. I'm going to be a fan. Are you going to FanCon in July? Mercedes Monet is scheduled, but a photo hops are like 75. Getting an autograph from Kurt Angle. You're getting an autograph from Kurt Angle. That's cool. Eddie Guerrero, Taker, Flair, Macho Man, San Mantino. That's a good mix. I think Scared, Piers, Ozil off. Yeah, he'll probably come back. He's probably just wants me to be here. Oh, bless. Leeds, my Mount Rushmore is Caleb Baxton, Caleb Blackston. Mason Mount, Ian Rush, Bobby Moore is my Mount Rushmore. Class. I love it. I wouldn't have a photo shoot with Mercedes Monet anyway. She doesn't let people stand anywhere near her, does she? She has the distance between her and the fans. All because of them creepy fuckers want to hug wrestlers in awkward poses. You know, the one like with the Becky Lynch one where he's like grabbing her in inappropriately. Yeah, Mercedes Monet doesn't allow you to touch her. Literally, you've got to stand with a fair distance between you. Oh, fuck that. If you're going to have a photograph with somebody, at least be able to put your arm on the shoulder or something. I don't know. But obviously, they've got a right to, if they want a wrestler, a member of the public to touch them or not. But that's not a photo shoot for me. Fuck that. Especially when you're paying $75 for a photo and you can't even touch the wrestler that you're in the photograph with. Fuck that. You shove your money up your ass. That ain't happening. Personally. I mean, you're paying good money. Fucking wrestlers should just fucking lose their pride a little bit and just fucking get on with it. As long as it's not inappropriate, of course. But yeah, fuck that. Sting, Taker, Piper, Kevin Von Erich. To throw my childhood favourite. Throw in my childhood favourite. Can just say Evil Uno for every Mount Rushmore. Stone Cold Taker, Michaels, Eddie Guerrero. Leeds, I'm going to go off and cry simple about Raquel Rodriguez. Dave, Kurt Angle is one of my son's favourite wrestlers of all time. That's why I'm getting him to autograph. That's totally fine. I bet his price is not that dear either. I reckon the legends' signatures are a lot less than the modern day wrestlers. Kurt Angle's such a great person. I bet you even have a good conversation with him when he's doing the signing. Are you actually getting to meet him as well? Oh, definitely get in his ear and get talking to him because they love that shit. My first time ever watching wrestling where Taker's debut. Not bad yet. Not bad, eh? Yeah, I remember 1990 Survivor Series. But I saw him in, like I've always said, I saw him in NWA first as being Mark Callis. So when he showed up at Survivor Series, I was like, I know him. He's not a Taker. What the fuck's this? And then my fascination became like, who were these guys before they joined WWE? And I just like was getting the magazines like Wrestling Illustrated and all of that good stuff. And I wanted to know who these wrestlers were. I wanted to know who they were, what characters they played before they got to WWF or whatever. Do you know what I mean? I got obsessed with that. That's what really was the passion about wrestling, is learning about the wrestlers themselves rather than the product itself. Because, yeah, we had an era where there was a copper from Cobb County, Georgia, wrestling. We had an American Dream with flipping yellow polka dots. We had a Mountie, a rogue Mountie, but always gets his man. A Canadian Scotsman. Do you know what I mean? It's fucking mental. You know what I mean? The era of wrestling that I grew up in was very, very strange. Would it be too early for Pretty Deadly to be on the main roster? I think, yeah, what? I don't think they pushed them yet. But we're good. I was thinking about them, Dylan, to be quite honest with you. When you were doing that video, I was thinking, did they? And the fact that I went with Creed Brothers, I even think they're too soon, to be fair, because they're so young. I feel like they're ready. But idea would be put them with Brock. Imagine that team. Brock Lesnar and the Creed Brothers. Fucking hell. That would be fire. That Brock needs a stable or anything, but it's just thought it'd be cool. My Mount Rushmore is Shockmaster, Rick Hunter, Jobber. Oh, you've got to put Barry Horowitz. That shilling Barry Horowitz, Brooklyn Brawler, the Shockmaster. Yeah, Barry Horowitz, and obviously Coco Beware. Coco Beware, yeah. Coco Beware. Barry Horowitz. And Brooklyn Brawler. That's my Mount Rushmore. 1990, I was 3. I was a lot older than that. I was about 12, I think. I'm simply for Kayla. 1990, I was minus 11. Leeds, yeah, she was beautiful. Kurt Angle is 40. That's not bad. Yeah, it's alright that actually. I bet you. Oh, fans come out. Was that a fan what jumped the fence? What was that in that Middlesbrough game? We have speaking of about Kayla reason. Sounds like Dave with Bailey, Jesse Jackhammer with Liv Morgan, and James Tadwick with Fabulous Moolah. Haha, Moolah. I love Coco Beware. Good old Frankie the parrot. Yeah, Coco Beware. But he was actually billed as a top wrestler when he joined WWE, and then they turned him into a jobber. It's very strange. It was part of High Energy, wasn't it, with Owen Hart? Remember High Energy? Do the bird, man. That's so cool. Back in the day. My tag team, Mount Rushmore Road Warriors, New Age Outlaws, and the Usos. Road Warriors all the way for that one. Totally agree with that. Dave, you should try wrestling school. There's a wrestling school here in my hometown, actually. I could go, but I'm too old. My body wouldn't hack it. And I'm scared of heights. I wouldn't be able to get on the top rope, so no, it's not for me. I did think about it for a couple of seconds and I thought, nah, it's not really my cup of tea. I always feel like Kayla would complete in ring and debut. Happen yet? She's too tiny. Have you seen the size of Kayla Braxton? She's tiny. She's small. Honestly, she's pint size. She wouldn't last. She's smaller than flipping Selena Vega, and she's small. Speaking of Bailey, do you get Damage Control split tonight? They are in action, but it's only EO Sky in action tonight, unfortunately. She's up against. I'm not going to sing it, but she's up against Bianca Belair. Heard of it? Guess who's winning there? So Bostock scored a banger for Notts County, but that was the first goal since November 2016. Wow, really? Den's random channel, Burnley. Till I die. Hello to you, sir. How are you doing? IMA just found your channel by accident. Couldn't make it on tonight because of family reasons. So thank you for commentary. Up the claret. Yeah, I'm not doing the greatest of commentary jobs, but we're trying. The game's not the greatest. I want in this game to pick up a little bit. To be quite honest with you, dude, it's a bit dire. But when there's action, I will commentate on it. But I'm listening to the chat more than watching the game, if I'm being honest. But yeah, we're around. I've done quite a few Burnley games this season. They're a good team. I like them. I'm glad they got promoted. But I am from Yorkshire, so I've got a little bit of an eye on Sheffield United. But with them losing the goalkeeper in the first half, it doesn't look great. What goals? Gunn Marston is going to come on for Burnley. Oh, I'll leave Kayla alone, Dave. I'll leave Kayla alone. Someone has a fake account, me, in the chat. What, is it two Dylans? Is there another one of you, Dylan? What? It's a dance random channel. Burnley. Welcome. My tag team, Rushmore, LOD, Road Warriors, Art Foundation, Hardys, Briscoes. Briscoes are definitely up there. Got to put Briscoes in. I've never really watched that much of the Briscoes in action, to be fair, but they've always been a tag team that I heard about, and I always thought, oh God, I would love them to be in the WWE, but they never wanted to be. They never wanted to work with Vince. Thanks for the shout out, mate. So my 5-year-old nephew would say, "Up the mighty carrots." Your commentary is great. Hope the Blades join us, just not Blackburn. But fair enough. The rivalry definitely there. Yeah, Sheffield United, obviously local. Not too local. I'm from Castleford, West Yorkshire, which is obviously not too far away. Obviously, Sheffield United are South Yorkshire, but I tend to look for the Yorkshire teams, obviously. But I'm so pleased that Burnley are playing attractive football for a change. Sean Dyche was not the greatest of managers, got to be fair. It's just nice to see Burnley playing decent football under Vincent Kompany. I like your new style of play. I hope you do well in the Premier League next season. Really do. I have said that a couple of times this season, to be fair. But I'm not kissing ass. Trust me, I'm not kissing ass. I have said this. Dave, stop it. You're kissing ass. Dylan, can't you see how many YouTube subscribers do you have? Who the F is Burnley? Oh, God. Jesus Christ, the team will probably wipe your ass next season. Do you think we should change my profile picture or leave it the same? What is your profile picture, Leeds? I think you should have Kayla Braxton. Me and Dave are the only from Yorkshire. Yeah, I think that's actually a fun fact, isn't it? I think we are the only Yorkshire two that have a channel, but yeah, it's gone now anyway. All right, so you did say that in a comment. Did you write that comment on one of my other videos, Dylan? Because made a comment that two of my accounts have shown up, and I didn't quite know what that bloody meant because I only know one of your accounts, and I've not took any of your other accounts off because I've only known you have one. That's very strange. So somebody, what we're doing, Sonny Wolf, is now doing you. That's sick. They need to piss off. I used to go to a club in the 90s called the Uprising at the Adelphi in Sheffield. Damn, I'm old. How old? Oh, I dare even ask how old, because I'm 45 years old. So, are you as old as me, dude? Probably older. I don't know. I'm not from like I say, I'm not from Sheffield. I'm from York, West Yorkshire, Castleford, near Leeds. Who the fuck? Who the fuck is Newcastle? Dave, do you want the World Heavyweight Championship to make a return? What, the big gold? Yes, big time, yes. Get rid of the Universal strap thing. Crap. Burnley came to the Premier League and get relegated straight away. Probably not this time. They've got a decent manager this time, so I don't totally agree with that. You're 47. Oh, you're only a couple of years older than me then. Ah, you're all right. You're in good company. You're not that old then. Calm down. We've got older. You're a ledge, mate. You're a ledge. You're welcome to join these streams anyway. We do all kinds of. We do the Premier League. We do Championship. We did Wrexham earlier. That was a right good stream. What a really good game that was. So we're around all the football. If you've not noticed, we do talk about wrestling as well, because it's a hybrid channel where I do wrestling watch-alongs and football watch-alongs. So you either watch the wrestling stuff if you want to. If you don't, fair enough. Keep with the football. We do both. So it's all over the place. No, we won't. Let's see, Dan. I'm getting younger by the stream. Yay! Looks like Jane Jonah Jameson. So WWE after falling in a square photograph of Spider-Man. Ha ha. All right, okay. That's a Blackburn fan saying we'll go back down or Preston. See, he's a Newcastle fan, Dan. He's a Newcastle fan. He's just happy. Ooh, chance for Burnley. Benson. There's a slight time delay on my feed, by the way, so be careful on spoilers. So if I'm commentating, it seems like that happened like 10 minutes ago, Dave. Because it probably did. James is 87 this year. I'm in my early 20s. Well, you say you're 21 every time, Aidan, so that's your age, mate. I'm going to take that as your age. My profile picture is a Leeds player called Christensen. All right, you should up it to Kayla Braxton, mate. Well, you keep talking about her. Why can't your profile picture be her? Dan says, my days were the Ultimate Warrior, Ravishing Rick Rude, Jake the Snake, Bushwhackers, Mr. Perfect. Same as me, mate. What got me into wrestling, what keeps me into wrestling is the new characters, what have kept that stuff alive. But yeah, you're in the same era as me, mate. You're in the same as me. And it's amazing that Jake Roberts is literally one half of the Bushwhackers. Probably only two alive out of that entire list. Golden age of wrestling. Yeah, Dave so far behind, just seeing the red card. I have. What? There's been a red card. Unbelievable, Jeff. Now Aiden is 23. Ha ha ha. Yeah, it's all cool. I don't judge on people like that, to be quite honest with you. But like I said, we had an hybrid channel. We do movie watch-alongs from time to time as well. So you just pick your poison. If you want to join the football streams, you're more than welcome to. If you feel like you want to just come and chat while we're talking about wrestling, just pop in anyway. But it's up to you what you do, mate, to be quite honest with you. I do cater for both, so it is what it is. If the game's not grabbing me attention, I just let the chat take over. That's what we genuinely let happen. I'm not 79 years old. Connor, what the hell? You're 5 this year? What are you talking about? With his 3 Easter eggs. I thought they were bringing on substitute. Unbelievable, Jeff. No, Dave is so behind that he's only just saw the England win the World Cup. Big Daddy, giant ace dance, Kendo Nagasaki in this country. The old woman hitting them with their handbags on the World of Sport on a Saturday afternoon. Yeah, God, mate. That's what got me into wrestling. I remember watching that as a 5-year-old and I was trying to beat up my cousin who used to come round on a Saturday afternoon. I remember trying to beat him up. So Shirley Crabtree. Yeah. Oh, good old days, wasn't it? I used to love that. Seeing Dynamite Kid before he went to Canada, seeing Davy Boy before he went to America and stuff, that was thrilling. Finley, back in the day, it was iconic reporter law. Harry Maguire giving a choke slam to Julian Nailsman. Days is only 21. He wishes. Dave must be behind. He's still, he is still in '66. Yeah, I am. They think it's all over. Oh my God! What the hell? There's some people on the pitch. What's going on? 2 years younger than me. I'm in my 60s. My mate's mostly 2 years younger than me. I missed the world of sport. Oh, no, it was good, man. Watch it on YouTube. Dave, I know it would be too early to ask, but the final games of the Premier League season, are you going to be doing them? Pretty much will be the same answer as last year, unfortunately, where work got in the way and they put them on at 4 o'clock and not 3 o'clock. Do you know what I mean? They'll do some at daft where I won't be able to watch it, so I don't know. British Bulldog, David Boy Smith. Guy what hailed from Leeds and then hailed from Manchester. Well, he hailed from Wigan originally, but they made him come from Leeds because Leeds United in 1992 won the Premier League, the first division, sorry. So they said, it's from Leeds, they've won the English title. Oh, Stephen, you're 32 years old, really? Yeah, well, I didn't even tag you as that age, to be fair, I thought you were younger. That's interesting to know. Thank you, Steve. Easy, you shut up. Soccer AM moment there for you as well. Dan's loving it. I love it. Cool. Here's my profile picture. Dave, is that Kayla? Is that Kayla Braxton? I can't see it, to be honest. But it looks like Kayla from here. It's very faded. How the fuck do I know? Still showing some leads. Got to wait for a while. Cheers, Ever. Nick McManus. Do you know what? I'm gonna throw this out there. You remember Mal Kirk, right? I know his daughter. I used to work with Mal Kirk's daughter. Obviously, Mal Kirk famously died after a match with the Big Daddy. People said that he died during that match. He didn't. He actually died in hospital. And it wasn't because of the match. He was doing really poorly beforehand. Yeah, but Mal Kirk, I know. In fact, I still know her. I've got her on my Facebook. So Mal Kirk, famous UK wrestler. I know his daughter. Lesson number never. She goes to these conventions where these reunions between all the British wrestlers. So she gets to mingle with all the old World of Sport stars. It's very cool, isn't it? Yes, Dave. That's Kayla. That's Kayla. Stephen, so you're in your 30s. I'm in my early 20s. Did you like the World of Sport they brought back with Pepper Niven, Katie Lee Ray, Greedo? The Greedo one. It brought it back on Saturday, didn't they? They had a guy from Hull or something like that, didn't they? It was alright. They had Rey Mysterio. Didn't they have Drew McIntyre on it as well as Galloway? But yeah, I remember it. I didn't watch all of it, but I don't know if ITV did a good job with it, to be honest. It was alright. And I don't really like Greedo as a wrestler, if I'm being honest. Felt he was a little bit, having him win that Battle Royal warrior at the end of the first episode, felt a bit wet. Why are they giving him a push? Yeah, I didn't get it, because I don't really get him as a wrestler, if I'm being honest. But yeah, we're all right. We're all right. They should have. I wish they'd have brought it back and done something better with it. I'd mix it with live music. Make it a proper show. Rampage Brown. Yeah, he was at NXT UK. He's wasn't he? I hope he gets a chance to come back. It's old Rampage. There's a lot of stars what are like missing now, like Zaya Brookside. There's a lot of them what have just not been picked up by NXT. They need some shows. Oh, Sheffield United look happy here. The yellow card has been dished out. This game needs a goal. Wade Barrett was on commentary. Yes, he was. Actually, Wade Barrett was one of the main executives of that show. It was him and who was the other guy? There was another guy connected to it. Oh, I can't remember. Greedo. Greedo was on Impact. Yeah, he was. I didn't rate him. Always felt like he was a comedy character and tried to make him look legit on that show, and it didn't work for me. Do you know what I mean? It's not anything to do with Zaya Brookside is in Stardom at the moment, is she? All right, okay. I don't get to watch Stardom, so it's hard for me to comment on that one. But yeah, it's just stars like that. There's a lot what even out being picked up. I wished What Culture Wrestling would come back, with their show because I missed that. I never really got to watch that. Greedo was great in Impact. You've got a smiley face. Yeah, you Wade Barrett on commentary. Wade Barrett actually had part ownership of that company, so that's why he was on commentary. Yeah, I think if they brought it back, they could do something better with it. Dave Beresford or something like that. Oh, well, there's a goal. My phone's buzzed. Does this mean Burnley have scored? Be careful in the chat, don't spoil. But I feel like there's a goal coming. Feel like something's coming. The ball ripped in, and it is far post. And it's hit it, and it is in. It's gone in. It is Burnley. Burnley 1, Sheffield United 0. Gunn Yarson. Who's so good? My real name is Erifro Elter. Oh, we'll keep you at Piers, because I don't know if I can pronounce that name. You'll get called Piers. But thanks for sharing your real name. That is your real name, that is. Connor, did you even watch it? Maybe learn to spell your name properly then. Offside or what? Oh, no, he's onside. He is just onside. Nah, that's a goal, that. That is definitely a goal. Onside. It didn't look offside to me. Let's see if I can spell Gunnarsson. Substitute. Good Munson. Sorry, I'm calling him Good Yarson. It's Good Munson. I think that's how you say his name. 61 minutes. Probably put more letters in his name than he's got, but it's hard to see my phone. Good Munson. Oh, what are you doing? There. Boom, boom, boom. There we go. Finally, we've got a goal. We've been treated with a goal. Yay! Well, that'd be good for Dan. He was still, if he's still here. Who cares, Piers? Greedo was used in a story to bring Drew Galloway into Impact, was he? Okay. All right, that's cool then. I know that Drew Galloway was in Impact. Obviously, he fought Bobby Lashley, didn't he? James Chadwick, holy cow, I saw that match. say your real name. Connor, say your real name. Connor is his real name. Piers, look at my username. Then Greedo, underrated. Good Munson. Is it let is no A? All right, getting it from you, like Mister. I need everybody to spell me stuff. So it's without the A. Okay. Good Munson. There we go. So that's the one goal in it. 63rd minute. So we're going to get corner from the goal scorer. So Burnley making headways, making it harder for Sheffield United to get promotion. Have to work harder. We're saying our real names. Okay, I'm Jesus Christ. Well, I'm Dave in real life, so there you go. I don't need to say any more than that because Dave is my real name. So there you go. I took that from BBC site. Ha ha ha. All right, cool. Greedo could have been. Greedo should have been in NXT UK. Could have been. Should have been. I don't know why he never made it, but maybe because of Impact. I don't know. Greedo, Han Solo. Solo Sokoa could have been a good fight, Dave. Both shot first. Nick, learn to copy and paste today. Connor is his real name. My real name is Aidan. I think a lot of people don't hide behind fake names, to be quite honest with you. Greedo should be Intercontinental Champion. Well, James Chadwick's real name is the Gilligaff. I don't know about anybody else thinks. It's actually Gilligaff. Don't give a fuck. I have risen for this weekend only. You moved your boulder and came out after being executed. Hosanna, hey, Zanna, 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 Hosanna, hey, Zanna, Hosanna. Can't you see, JC, would you die for me? It were on TV the other day. Jesus Christ Superstar. Chance. It's over. Burnley looking like they're going to score again. Whistler Rose, I have a blue belt in copying and pasting. Dilly Daff. Do I look like a... Do I keep saying Gilligaff, don't I? Dillygaff. I keep saying the wrong thing. Proud of you, Nick. Do I look like I give a fuck? Dillygaff. It is a song from an Australian, I believe. I copied and pasted today. Oh, Sheffield United. Oh, goalkeeper lucky to get that between his legs. Oh, he's lucky. Well, there was a moment there where, Jesus Christ, Superstar nearly got an equaliser. Hey, Jesus Christ Superstar is a good musical. It really is, actually. I taped it. I actually do like it. That's why I just sang the song from it. Jesus Christ is just a rip off of Life of Brian. Always look on the bright side of life. Do 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 do. Is it after? Oh God! You know what, bonkers LFC. Well done, mate. First one to spot that are winning the second half, aren't we? Still half time. Yeah. God nobody else told me except for some people think he's bonkers, but he loves LFC. Kevin bloody Wilson. True, Dave, not half time anymore. No. Second half incoming. Yeah, but you didn't tell me, did you? 67th minute in. Took bonkers to come in and got Dave. No longer half time, mate. Oh my God. You let me down. The chat let me down. You sat there. You're all on your phones. You're all staring in the right direction. I told you Dave was behind you. I was so far behind. I'm still waiting for Good Munson to score. My phone told me he's scoring. That's why I've written down. I still haven't got the goal up yet. We're all in a coma because this game is shit. My first name is Craig, but the Americans say Crag. So I won't be using that as my username. Anyway, we love you as LA Dark Knight. La 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 la. Hey hey hey, Dark Knight. La 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 la, Dark Knight. La 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 la, Dark Knight. Oh, it's another goal, isn't it? I'm not looking. Phone's buzzed again. Second half just kicked off. No, this game's electric. Irish Rebel, welcome back. Ball whipped in the far post. Goalkeeper's left strand and the ball has gone over. It is gone in. It is a second. Is that two for Goodmanson? Goodmanson. Goodmanson has scored again. Absolute disgrace by Sheffield United there at the back, but Goodmanson is having a good night, son. Good night, son, from Goodmanson. Joe Henry is fire. What? What did he score? Goodmanson. Take a bow, Goodmanson. Goodmanson. 2-0 to Burnley. What time was that scored? 70th minute. You have to shut that down. Well, it's just dragging me here because it might not. Nobody else score. So there we go. Goodmanson. Burnley 2-0 up in this game. Well, 2-0 up at least. It's interesting now. Yeah. Come on, we need a Sheffield United comeback. 20 minutes to go. Changed it back. How about whenever you do a wrestling watch along, I just change my profile picture to Kayla. All right, dude, whatever. So Friday then. Yeah, do whatever, mate. You can, if you're happy with what you've got as for the football, you want to change it for the wrestling, that's totally fine. Welcome back, Irish Rebel. 2-0 to Burnley. Gets 10 men. Sheffield United. Took a while. 61 minute and the 70th minute for Burnley to get the goals. Second half Burnley. It still don't work. It's still second half Spurs, isn't it? Second half Burnley does not work. God damn it. What is the best? Oh, what? What is the best last rights match? Edward versus PCO. What is the last rights match? Edwards versus PCO. Hey, Dave. Leeds 2023. Da, da, da. Yellow card to Nanai. Looks like he's coming off. Substitute. The first goal was scored in 60th. Boo, about time. Was it the 60th? I got it down as 61st. Damn my app. What about the second one? Was that the 17th or the 69th? Please confirm. Boo, bat time. What's up? Oh, Wes is in the chat. Hey, Wes. Oh, dude. Hope you're well. Last rights match is basically a back casket buried alive match. But through copyright, they've got to change the name. So obviously AEW's got their version, WWE's got their version, and now Impact have got their version. They'll be running out of ideas. It'd be hole in the floor match next. Hole in the floor match. What? Well, it's just an hole in the floor. Get them into the hole in the floor and you bury them. All right, so it's buried alive. Yeah, basically. Hole in the floor match. Second one is right. All right, cool. At least I got one right tonight. Yeah. Goals by subs, 14 goals scored by substitutions for Burnley. Rest of them are on 8. Leeds, they sent me a bloody weather alert about planting spring flowers. And what the flip is this? Well, you've got green fingers, Irish. It's your Irish blood, fella. You think the Irishmen have all got green fingers in there? Don't know what that accent was. Hole in the floor match. Pin them where you can match. That's a new one for Impact. Pin them where you can match. Even ROH had to change a ladder match to Stairway to Heaven match. Oh dear. That's it. Rename wrestling matches now. That's what we're going to do. Rename wrestling matches. I thought the first goal was 61. I thought it was, and then Nick told me it wasn't. I don't know what I believe. Sky, why didn't you help me out and tell me? Let's see what my app says. Who is excited for Raw? Me. I wished I was excited for Raw. I wished I was watching it. It is 60th minute. My app is now being corrected. It is the 60th minute, wasn't the 61st. I want to plant flowers. Who want to plant fires? They sent me a weather report about planting spring flowers. I'm like, what the world is this? I want you to plant flowers? It's awesome. The pin will happen in the middle of the street at the red light. Oh, Hell in a Cell. What could we call Hell in a Cell? Caged in a steel match. Cage in a steel match. 76 minutes. So just less than 15 minutes left of this game, plus any stoppages. And another substitution. So Bastien is coming on. Samuel Bastien. It is Bastien. The same Bastien or Bastien? I'm reserving judgment and excitement until the show is on and see what happens. Of course you would. Of course you're not going to badmouth Impact. God, James badmouths Impact. Oh my God, the world would end. No, I can't do it, Dave. Even if it was trash, I couldn't do it. I've got to give it a 7. I'm only kidding, mate. Dave, yeah, I'm going to plant 4 leaf clovers around my house. Good luck with that. LNSL, the Vineyard Brawl. The Barnyard Brawl. LNSL is just like shopping around Walmart at Christmas. Or any supermarket here in the UK, Asda. Remember, 26th of April, emergency alert on the phones. What? What is that? What do you mean emergency alert on your phones? What? What? What's that? What is that? I've never heard of it. What's that? Leeds, I am fixing to have a bra with fixing fixing to have a bra with this a brawl with a bra. We're gonna have a bra with this weather app. What? What now? Last week it would have thought that the world was enough. Ending on Twitter. Is that what it is? That last week you would have thought that the world was ending on Twitter. There's nothing ending on Twitter. Hell in a Cell, sponsored by Walmart. Oh, is Elon Musk fucking spreading fake shit? I've never heard of this phone business. What's this phone business Connor's on about? What the fuck? Remember, on 23rd of April, nothing will happen. What the fuck? There's not even no reports on it on news. Can't just do random shit. It's like, what the fuck? We're going to fuck with your lives for a couple of hours. You hope you don't mind. Leads me is a weather app. And I'm going to have a brawl. Oh, it's a brawl. You said bra earlier. You're having a brawl. Okay, get it now. Alan Pace with the Vince Outridge. All right, okay, I get you now. I don't know what Connor's on about with the 23rd of April. Yeah, we are in a different landscape now. I need to make a video just taking back what I said last week. I was furious though. Monday night this was shit. And then you were hearing reports of people leaving and this and over. What do you expect? But I did say at the end of the video though, didn't I? That I did kind of say hopefully it doesn't happen. Blah 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 blah. So I did recon it right at the end. That video is actually done well on the channel. The AEW, my booking for AEW All In, over 200 and odd views. It's done fantastic. People have really taken to that video, so I'm really pleased at that. The videos that I'm doing are doing better than I thought they would. Not having my face on the screen, innit? I took my face away from my YouTube videos and they're doing better. Go figure, eh? Yeah, I just took my face off them. I'm not in my videos anymore, so now people watch. What about the 23rd of April, Dave? I don't know. Ask Connor. He put it in the chat. He said something about the 23rd of April. I've not even know what it is. It's just another day in the calendar, really, to me. I don't know what Connor's on about. He's probably read some random shit off of the internet. 10 minutes to go. 10-minute warning. See, Dave, AW isn't horrible after all. I never said it well. I just don't watch it. I don't agree with a lot of the booking. When you're booking it yourself, it's great. That video, I did fantastic. I got 3 female matches. Yay! Got 3 female matches on the card. And I don't think I booked it bad because I've got Jamie Hayter versus Mercedes Monet. I've got triple threat. No, a 6-man tag, which is the Outcasts versus Sheeda. Put Nyla Rose in there because it'd be fun. And yeah, of course, Britt Baker. Oh, there's a goal buzz. What happened on the 23rd of April, Connor? We do not know. We've got Jay White now, so I am definitely invested. I just wished I could watch it live. That's my problem. Blackburn Hull at the weekend. I don't even know if it was this game what buzzed. Burnley. So Preston have moved into contest into the playoffs. Blackburn are in there. Lots of Lancashire clubs. Don't want another Lancashire club. Oh, was it you? Okay, all right. Now I know that there's not a goal. Last week's Dynamite was fantastic. Fair play to them. They truly stepped up and went on another level. Didn't watch the old show. What? All right. What? Genuinely, what's the thoughts of MJF and his musical performance? What? I mean, I didn't mind it. Right. I thought it was a bit of fun. But what's your thoughts? What's the consensus of that? Because it did kind of like remind me of WWE. Following the power of East Sussex and Reading. Eric Young has been under contract with WWE since November the 1st, 2022, but has not yet to appear on the show. Has he not been seen backstage? He has not been seen backstage. I think he's just moved straight into creative, dude. That's why. Nationwide test of the UK's emergency alert systems will take place at 3 p.m. on Sunday, April 23rd of April. Messages will pop up on your mobile phones across the country, along with sound and vibrations that will stop automatically after 10 seconds. People need to tap OK or swipe away the notification like any other, with no further action required. The alert will make a sound like if your person's phone is switched on to silent. This is the first nationwide trial of the service. What if you're working and you don't have your phone on you? What's that going to achieve? I don't always have my phone on me when I'm at work. So how would I be able to do that? My phone will be going off and I won't be able to touch my phone. I'll just switch my fucking phone off. Fuck 'em. I'm not guaranteed to be there to be able to click that alarm. What about reading, Dave? Reading. What about Reading? Oh, Reading are in there. Okay. WWE have really shot themselves in the foot with the old hiring freeze. If that's the story, is legit. Yeah, I heard this because they had Nick Aldis. I can't believe it. I mean, Nick Aldis was in action over the weekend. I've seen it on YouTube. He fought Chris Adonis, or Chris Masters, whichever you want to call him, in the Stewart Championship match, I believe it was. It was very good, actually. I quite enjoyed it. But, yeah, they had an opportunity to sign Nick Aldis just before WrestleMania. And then Vince comes strolling and puts a fucking hiring freeze on it. So, no Brian Cage, no Jay White. Not that I felt that Jay White was even going to be a part of that. But, no Nick Aldis. That sucks, right? Fucking Vince is a prick. Honestly, really is a prick. Could have just let him come in. Fantastic segment. But rang long. Boom. LSC, he scares me. I don't want EY to leave Impact. He's not afraid that Sanity won't reform. Yeah, Killian Dane's still not signed. I am so shocked at this. There was rumours that they were going to do Sanity. But, yeah. Sent a YouTube video from Sky News. What's on my phone now? No, I've not even heard of it. But if they're going to send a message like that, I work. So I don't always have my phone at 3 o'clock. So what happens if you don't do it? I can understand the signing of the signing freeze, to be honest, but especially if you're selling the company. Well, they've sold the company now, so there's no need to have their assets frozen, is there? It's done. It's a deal. What's going to be filled out by the end of the year. So having a hiring freeze now, once the deal is done, is a bit silly, really. But yeah, leading up to the sale, yeah, fine, sure. But they've missed out on Nick Aldis now. I wonder what's happening to Nick Aldis, because you've got AEW, what's got a big UK date coming up. UK star. Got to fucking book him, right? Just gotta. Where's Pac? What's he doing? Right, he needs to be booked for that show. You know, you need to get all your British stars on. Kip Saban, get him on. Bora Jack Sabre Jr. from New Japan. If they could only get Blair Davenport, that would be fantastic. You'd have Will Ospreay. You've just got to go for all the UK stars, you know what I mean, what have established over here. The best of the UK stars has got to be signed, haven't they, really? That Sabre Jr., definitely. People want that Daniel Bryan, Bryan Danielson match. Already booked the hotel for All In. Good lad. Yeah, but no Nick Aldis, that couldn't have squeezed him in. Triple H would bring back all those other people first. Triple H wanted to bring him back in. Not getting Switchblade is a knock in the bollocks for Triple H and Regal. Yep. Vince did that. Totally stopped all that happening. Ooh. Cullen stopping it on the far post of Sheffield United. So tried to get back into this. But Cullen just get a shove in his back, but great defensive header. Right, if Raw and SmackDown have a GM, what do you want to see? I don't think they need a GM because they've got Adam Pearce. So Eric Young and his genius promos are going to be sidelined until who knows when. Ridiculous. Yeah, exactly. Just don't think he gets TV time. That just means that Nikki ASH or Nikki Cross, what is she doing? Because she's penciled in to have this sanity group, and she's now just wandering around backstage with nothing to do because they've got no for her. Well done, creative. Well done, Vince. You crazy son of a gun. You know what I mean? Fuck me. 4 months' time, would be going into London to see SmackDown Money in the Bank. Have a good time. Take your cameras, get footage. It's the best thing to do. WWE is fake, but still I enjoy it. It's not fake, it's scripted. Don't ever make that assumption that it's fake. It's not fake. You tell that to a wrestler, good luck to you. It's scripted. It's preempted. The wrestlers that work together to perform in front of thousands and thousands of people each and every day. To say it's fake, movies are fake. But you sit there and you blubber at an end of a good story. So, yeah, it's scripted. We don't call it fake. Oh, this is as good as Clash was. The atmosphere was amazing. You was at Clash, weren't you? It will be AEW. I will put on a show. They've got to, but I like I said in my video, if they don't go with the main event of MJF, Jungle Boy, Darby Allin, and of course, what's the other one? Jungle Boy, Darby Allin, and what's the other one? It's like a fatal four-way, isn't it? MJF, Jungle Boy, Darby Allin, and come on, somebody help me out because I'm literally having a brain fart. Not LA Knight. Also, be fair, they could just be waiting for the draft to bring all these people in. Maybe. It's interesting. It's scripted, but you never fight with each other when they're friends in real life. Believe me, there's been fights that have been real. Try and tell that to Brock Lesnar when somebody's accidentally punched him. Tell that to Randy Orton, what got legitimately beaten up. If it was fake, then we'd settle retired wrestlers who are walking around with crippled. Who are crippled. Like, just ask Lex Luger if it's fake. Do you know what I mean? It's a forgotten word. We don't use it. We say scripted because it is scripted. Sammy Guevara, well done, Leeds. I forgot that name for a minute there. Peers, of course, but they can get injured. CM Punk. Come from Sheffield United, 3 goals in extra time is my prediction. Oh, good luck with that one. We have got 3 minutes of extra time. Paul Higginbottom is Shawn Michaels' dad. Predetermined, yeah. Scripted, it's scripted. It's predetermined. A lot of it, though, is on the fly. Look at Snoop Dogg when he hit Miz. It actually took a cameraman to tell him to hit Miz. The news came back from backstage. I think we have got a full-time whistle now. Why Sheffield United are at Wembley, aren't they? Yeah, the game is over. Uh, does does the idiot even know what he's talking about? Probably not. Full time whistle has blown. We got goals in the end. That first half was terrible, but at least we got there in the end with a result. Burnley, high flying high on top of the championship. Look a shoe in for that title now. Already promoted. Happy birthday to Vincent Company. Gets his nice little birthday. Rounded off with a couple of good months and candles. Do you give away any jerseys or iPhones or Nokia? Do I? I need to be monetized for shit like that, pal. Yeah, I ain't throwing that kind of stick. Do I do, kid? Why would he do giveaways? I don't do giveaways. I don't make any money off this channel, so until I do, absolutely no. Oh, why would he do giveaways? Yeah. No, we don't do giveaways, mate. I ain't got a wheel of fun. I don't make any money off of YouTube yet, so absolutely no. I can't afford this. Oh, it's all fun. Look at Shane McMahon at Mania. Yeah, it's torn his quadricep. You only got to look at Finn Balor getting hit by a ladder, literally on the same show. You tell him that it's fake with his massive split in his head. You know what I mean? Tell that to what's his face off for AEW? Titus, I think he's called. Is it Titus? What's his name? The manager of Kenny Omega. He got his head split open. He got attacked backstage, and he hit the light rigging, and it tore into his skull. Tell him that it's fake. Don't try this at home. Well, of course, he doesn't pay mods. I'm afraid that I wouldn't even be able to afford ever rights fee. Yeah, you're right. Don Gallas, that's it. Right, that's what I was looking at. Yeah, Dante Martin with his leg flapping around, flying off that in that match in ROH, wasn't it? Yeah, tell that to them guys that it's fake. Believe me, fuck no. Go watch that Dante Martin thing and tell me that that's fake. Because oh my god, pay mod is like to say like words like Boulder Dash. Right then, guys, I need to go and rest my voice. I've got work in the morning. Thank you for everyone that's been a part of the channel today. Much appreciated as always. There ain't a fee big enough to keep me in check. God, is that a check big enough to keep you in check? Right then, guys, I'm going to let you all go off. Enjoy Monday Night Raw tonight. I will try and get something out in the morning, depending if there's any breaking news or big stuff what happens on the show. Dana Brooke, last match was 14th of November, was it? She lost the 24/7 title to Nikki Cross, didn't she? If you remember, and Nikki Cross tried to put it in the bin and it fell. Thank you, Hayden, for stopping by. You can drop by anytime you like, mate. If you're free and available, I know you always in Dazer's chat. Much appreciated you being around here, my friend. Verse says, lol, I would change. James knows way more than I do, lol. Anyway, thank you for everybody that's joined. It's been a pleasure. I've been Dave in real life. You guys have been awesome. Bye for now. Enjoy your evenings. Oh, wrong.